Sushil, now over to you to talk about OMPEG. I'm just going to unmute you and bring up about OMPEG screen.
Absolute welcome to each one of you who has joined today. And as Reshma was saying, that people have joined from various places, actually, you know, right across the globe. So we have gone global. Welcome everyone to the summer showcase. Obviously, this is a virtual showcase. We don't normally do virtual events, but looking at the events, we have to adapt. We have adopted, and we have been doing these virtual events pretty successfully. So the summer showcase and winter showcase. So these are the two showcase events that we do annually, giving the platform to all our paid members. So as Annie was mentioning earlier as well, this is a paid business networking group, overseas Maharashtrian professionals and entrepreneurs group, OMPEG. So it was founded in April 2016. So now we have completed just over 4 years. The first and only business networking group of UK, which is representing Maharashtrians through voluntary efforts and membership fees. We have got 150 plus fee-paying members, and that includes professionals as well as entrepreneurs, part-time as well as full-time. And we're pretty very much proud to say that 30% of our women, 30% of our members are women, also working through entrepreneurs like small, micro, and medium scale entrepreneur businesses. We have so far hosted 40 plus high value events, if you'd like, including 2 mega business expos. So this was a proper expo wherein all our members and other people got chance to host what they do and showcase their products, their services, which was hugely welcomed by the society, by the members, and by everyone. So we have got around 5,000 people attending all our events so far. So we have got massive amount of footfall, including this showcase as well, as you can see. Indirect connections, again, obviously through LinkedIn and through social media, they have gone much more than that. Recently, we have collaborated with the High Commission of India and their business wing. We are in touch with them, and we have hosted an event in the High Commission of India in London, and many industry bodies as well. So we are slow and steady, increasing, growing, and giving value for all our members. And we have raised the profile of the UK Maharashtrian business leadership through getting in touch with the appropriate ministries of different countries and raising the profile. So I welcome all of you once again to this Summer Showcase event 2020. Although virtual, I'm sure the enthusiasm, the thrill, and the passion will continue. So I will hand it over to Reshma to go ahead with the further proceedings.
Okay.
Reshma, over to you.
To be unmuted.
We can hear you, Reshma. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Annie. Thank you, Sushil. So about time that we kicked off the biggest event, the biggest summer event from OMPEG, Summer Showcase 2020. 13 fantastic participants, a lot of them pitching for the first time, which is amazing. This brings alive OMPEG spirit and the reason why OMPEG exists. So this is one of the events that we are extremely proud of. Some very quick Zoom tips and presentation reminders, more than tips. These are reminders for our presenters, and so that everybody in the audience, we now have about 150 and more people who have joined, I believe. Very quickly, each presenter is going to get 5 minutes to make a pitch. This is a complete verbal pitch. There are no slides. There is no audio-visual backup that these people can resort to. It is a verbal pitch for 5 minutes. Presenters, after 4 minutes, Ani is actually going to pop in and tell you verbally that 4 minutes are done. Don't be scared of him. He's going to do that so that you know your 4 minutes are up. And at the 5th minute, when your presentation ends and should end, it's a hard stop at 5 minutes. Ani will ring a long bell. And apologies in advance, if anybody doesn't stop, he will continue ringing the bell. It is a hard stop because as one of our core values and principles, as OMPEGians, we respect each other's time and we respect the fact that we all have to be within the time that we have been allocated. So all the very best to all the presenters. Very quickly, if anybody in the audience wants to ask specific questions to the presenters, they can do so by going on the chat and selecting the particular presenter's name and asking them a question one-to-one. Obviously, please bear with the presenter until they have finished their presentation to look at your questions and answer. Presenters, kindly also respond to any questions that have been directed at you on a one-to-one basis. But if there is something that you would like everybody else to know, so if it's a question you believe is important and that you would like everybody else to know, please also remember to type the question in before you type the answer, because otherwise everybody else will have no clue what you're talking about. So that's it from my side. We've been talking, the presenters and I have been talking for a long time. We've been chatting. So they've heard enough from me now. It's time we hear from them. So we are now set to start off the Summer Showcase 2020. Ani, over to you.
Reshma, thank you. And just one more thing that I forgot during the Zoom admin, that if you can see on your toolbar, you will see reactions like I'm giving now. So when somebody finishes, do give them a round of applause and thumbs ups as we do. Many of these presenters may be doing it for the first time. So be courteous, be supportive. We are here to cheer each other. With that, here's what, as Reshma said, I'm going to call on the first speaker. Once I call on them, I'll unmute them. If you want them on your screen, please be in speaker mode so you can see their face as well. Speakers, I will at 4 minutes come in and say 1 minute warning in a soft tone. At 5 minutes, since you have given a fantastic Oscar-like performance, just like Oscar acceptance speech, I will play the music. And that is not to drown you out, but let you know that the time has to be respected. So with that, over to the first presenter for the evening, Kajol Fadnis Patel. Kajol, over to you. You can speak.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Ani. I'm going to keep this short and sweet, so hopefully I don't get a warning from Ani. My name is Kajol. I work as a strategy consultant for Deloitte for nearly 4 years now, and I help big brands that you interact with every day in your lives. To date, I've helped over more than 20 FTSE 100 firms, and I've worked on projects which have brought in over £30 million to my firm at Deloitte. I'm sure, like me, over coronavirus, you've had lots of time where you're really not sure what to do. So it got me thinking, and I thought, how can I use this time really effectively so that I can impact people and help other people? So aside from my everyday job, in my spare time, I recently decided to give back my learnings in a big firm to students and experienced professionals, and started a YouTube channel. So in my YouTube channel, I cover basically what is consulting, if it's the right career for you, how you can be successful in your career, how to network and even navigate, topics like, promotions and politics in big firms, as well as thirdly, key topics and concepts which are really critical for any business to know, being customer centric and things like, technology trends. So I've started on this journey, and in less than 2 months, I've gained over 500 subscribers. I've delivered over 5 seminars, and I've spoken one-to-one to over 100 people. So if you know anybody, any students, any experienced professionals who are really interested in how they can professionally develop in their careers and be successful, do subscribe and share my YouTube channel, and I'm really happy to talk to anyone as well. So thank you for listening. Kept it short and sweet.
Kajol, that was brilliant. You're still at 3 minutes, 30 seconds. You got 1 minute, 30 seconds profit. Go on.
I think I was on mute, sorry. So I think recently, I'll tell you about my latest project. I'm working with Lego, which I'm sure many of you have, interacted with. So I am helping them come up with a new loyalty scheme for all of their participants across the whole world. And that's not just, online, but also in stores, in their theme parks like Legoland. So it's a really interesting project. And this is just one of many things I've worked on. I worked on Burberry and their digital strategy. I've worked with the NHS and how they can scale testing for coronavirus. And that's just, a few of the projects I've worked on. So yeah, hope that's an introduction to myself. Thank you for listening.
Okay, the next speaker, be ready. That's Renuka Kelkar. Kajol, you can go on mute now. And Renuka, I'm just going to get you on. Bear with me. Renuka, over to you. Give yourself 2 seconds and start.
Yeah. Hi everyone, I'm Renuka Kelkar. I'm a freelance web designer and developer at Renuka Kelkar Services. I'm doing this freelancing from last 15 years. I'm based in London. I have offered the 3 kind of services. First is designing, second is development, and third is training. So in my designing services, I offers logo designing, then app designing, then brochure designing, leaflet designing, then event planners, and all kind of designing things I can cover in my designing services. The next thing is for my development thing. I can design and develop very eye-catching websites, e-commerce WordPress website for your business. So you're using this development things. I also help you to create the social media marketing, email marketing, then content writing for your website, for your brand. Then we also create the email marketing as well as, and we also help you to create SEO for your website and your business as well. So this is all about my development and designing things. So we are trying to give you the one-stop solution. If any client come to us, we are giving him to all the services from logo to the development of their products, designing, and giving the marketing as well to they can promote their product. So third thing is that the training, as being a creative person and the knowledge of the coding as well. So I recently started fun way coding as a fun way learning the coding classes for the kids. In these classes, I teach kids to how to create creative stories, interactive games, and the animation using the Scratch programming. So what we have do in these classes, we start with the Scratch programming. If the kids are they learn proper Scratch programming, then we shifted them into the how they can integrate the machine learning and AI with the Scratch programs. If they finish that level, we've shifted to them into the app inventor, so they can create the apps using the block-based language. They can create the Android apps in that, and then we can shift it into the Python. So this is a whole journey so that they can become a good programmer in future. So after that, I recently started a new venture. So this is my new initiative for the empowering the moms. Basically, I have created this initiative specially for the moms who had 5 to 10 years gaps in their IT career and who want to get back to work again, but they are struggling to find how to start the career again and where to start, what technology they should learn. So we give the training and a mentorship to these women to learn the app development using the Google Flutter framework, which is very popular right now nowadays. So in that, you can create a one code for Android and same with the iOS as well. So you don't need to create 2 different codes for that. So this is all about my services I provided for all my clients, and this is my initiative for the women. And if you want to interest how to learn the Flutter or app development or website development, then you can reach us to me. I can also give in the other people to these services as well. So this is all about my services.
You still have a minute left.
Okay, no problem. So if you know anyone who want to come back to again the IT world and who is really know about the IT programming language and want to get back to again in this world, so please share these things. We are really appreciate that because we want to help the other women. This is my initiative for the helping the women actually.
You have 30 seconds. If you're finished, let me know.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I'm finished now.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you,
Renuka, you can go.
for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, please go on mute now. I'll get the next speaker. So the next speaker is Manjiri Gokhale Joshi. Manjiri, I'll just get you. Just bear with me, please. I'll unmute you.
Sure.
Manjiri, you are on unmute by yourself.
Okay.
I don't know how. So please,
Okay.
that's fine. Your time starts now.
Great. Thanks, Ani. Hello, everyone. I'm Manjiri Gokhale Joshi. I'm representing Maya Care. So I'm a co-founder along with my husband, Abhay Joshi. We've started Maya Care in 2 places. In India, we are 11 years old, and in the UK, we are 2 months old. I'm going to structure what I'm going to say in 4 W's and a how in order to make it very easy for everybody to follow through. First thing, why Maya Care? Why Maya Care? Because this is the first generation of senior citizens in India who we see have had to deal with a lot of change, right? From their first landline and a postal service to insisting on using social media today, especially through the COVID crisis. So they're the ones who are dealing with change. What do we do? In Maya Care, what we do is we provide 90-minute visits to senior citizens in their own homes or in assisted living. What we do in those visits could be anything ranging from bringing your Ganpati idol home or to take you to a radiotherapy session or to help you with any kind of physiotherapy or whatever else. Essentially, we do what a family member would have done, which is why we are called the next best thing to family. What we don't do is housework, any kind of domestic work. We're not equipped to do that. We're not equipped to do trained nursing or Aya kind of work. And we don't do emergency. These are the 3 things we don't do. Where are we present? In the UK, right now, our service is available in Milton Keynes, London, and Cambridge. In India, it's available in 3 places in Maharashtra, which is Pune, Mumbai, Nashik has started recently, as well as Bangalore, Trichy, and Vadodara. Who are our volunteers? Who goes to your house? Everybody who's working with us in the UK has got a DBS check. Otherwise, in India or the UK, typically the kind of volunteers we have are people like you and me who are working professionals, entrepreneurs. They could be retired students or homemakers. And the last point, how can you be involved? So if you want to be involved, you can help us in any of the 4 different ways. The first is to be a donor. We have some excellent friends of ours in OMPEG who have in the past helped with organized events for donations. So that's possible. Second is to volunteer. If you can, spare even 2 hours of your time at any time, that's great. Start Maya Care in your city or country. We're also seeing people from other countries who are showing interest. So get in touch and we can see how we can do that. Third is suggest a user in India or the UK, anybody who's a senior citizen who you believe can use the service. The service is absolutely free of charge. Nobody needs to pay anybody anything for a Maya Care service. And the last is be a Maya Care champion or a supporter, which once again doesn't need any kind of time commitment from you. When we say you're a champion, just get in touch and we'll give you a champion kit, which involves a few things which you could use. That's it from my end. Thank you.
You still have 1 minute, 50 seconds. Do you want to use them or you want to forfeit?
If you want me to forfeit, Ani, I'll forfeit.
No, it's choice is yours. Perfectly.
Okay, if the choice is mine, then I'll use it. Okay, so what I want to tell you about is a very, very quick story because we've had a lot of lockdown stories in the middle of, we never thought when we started Maya Care 11 years ago that we'll be able to use Maya Care in such ways. But we've had 2 or 3 incredible stories connected to UK and India. One of the things which we've been able to do is help senior citizens who are now in the UK but had left behind their particular medicines in India, and we were able to organize for medicines to come through during the lockdown. That's one. Second was, of course, not a happy story at all, but something which we are very satisfied we were able to do, that we actually were able to help a person who is in the UK but lost her father during this time, and our volunteer could go and actually do the last rites and help. So that is second. Again, we wouldn't wish this on anyone else, but we are just thankful that we could be useful at that very, very crucial juncture in her life. That's the second. And third is that nowadays, especially with the lockdown, there are a lot of times where senior citizens are absolutely exhausted trying to fend for themselves, and we are able to organize things like, you know, dabbas passing on food, maybe help them organize a 24/7 maid. We of course don't have maid, but whatever else is needed. And the very last point is use of social media. So we've got a Raksha Bandhan initiative coming up. So if there is anybody here who wants to make things happier for their parents at home, let us know and we'll be able to organize it. Thank you.
Great, Manjiri. You finished still with 10 seconds to spare.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, please mute yourself and I'll go to the next speaker, who's Pranav Dev. Just before Pranav comes in, speakers, please don't mind if I'm very precise and instructive, because all of you are doing fantastic inspirational pitches where somebody has to add me in with instructions. So please forgive me for that. Pranav, I'm just going to unmute you.
Unmuted.
I think I'm unmute here.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Okay, great.
Yes,
It's
please go. Your
wonderful
time
to be
starts now.
here. Wonderful to be here. Thank you everyone for who's dialed in as well. My name is Pranav Dev and I'm the founder of Gain On, where we are building India's first loyalty super app that offers instant cash rewards on every transaction at 100 plus leading brands. Now, loyalty points, airline miles, and all of this has been around for a very long time, though it's always been consistent at underperforming and under-delivering. And the main reason for that is because of the broken experience we have as consumers. For example, every other brand we visit seems to have a different loyalty currency they employ, making it impossible for us to merge and accumulate across all of the places that we earn. Another pain point is that points and miles expire. So probably the next time I go and visit that same place or fly on the same airline, the points are not there anymore. Third, brands can devalue points or miles anytime they want. So probably what you thought is worth £1,000 today can suddenly become 850 or anything that the brand wants. So some of these inefficiencies and frustrations combined with many, many more have led to over 96% of people wanting brands to find a new way to reward them. And that's really where Gain On comes in. So as I said before, we bring together 100 of the most leading, loved, and aspired brands like Flipkart, Myntra, Big Basket, pharmacies, and many more across the essentials, retail, food and beverage, and travel industries. And earning on Gain On is so simple. All you have to do is ensure you make the payment through our app or website, and you will be awarded instant loyalty cashback. We don't use points or miles. It's what people love the best and understand the most. It's cash in your account to use as you want. And you can earn back up to 50%, not just 0.5 or 1%. So it's really a merger between a marketplace and digital payments that makes it a truly next generational rewards program. And in the early use cases of Gain On, we've seen people go to malls, use Gain On to do all their shopping and go back home in a free Uber ride. So that's the kind of power we give to people. Now, OMPEG has been a big part of my journey, and they've offered great mentorship, guidance, connections, and now also investment. I'm very happy to say Jay Tahsildar, who's been my mentor for over 3 years now, is also an investor of Gain On, along with Kedar Dani, who's another very dear Maharashtrian friend of ours from our community. And soon we look to raise our next tranche of investment to take this incredible value proposition to the market. And we want to give you, all of you listening today, the first opportunity to join us. And the method we look to use is called an ISAFE, and it stands for Indian Simple Agreement for Future Equity. And it does what it says on the tin, really. It's a simple, safe, and fast way for a company and an investor to come together and agree terms. And we've got this approved from the #1 law firm in India to ensure there's absolutely no problem for any party when signing. And you can invest anything between 5,000 and 50,000 pounds. And really this iSafe model will ensure that you have leverage over a professional investor when they come in around 6 or 12 months from now. So it's really the perfect chance for you to get on board with this exciting and future-proof concept we have built here. Now I'm going to share my contact details again after my pitch. So all of those interested, I'd love to do one-on-one conversations with you and do a demo of how Gain On works as well. So please do reach out to me. Now with the kind of visionary government that's there in India and extremely aspirational brands like Geo that are there, there's never been a bigger buzz in the market. And I'm sure once Gain On is a proven concept in India, it has the potential to be a global
Minute
solution.
warning.
So really, I think that was just ending my pitch. This was my short 5-minute pitch of Gain On. So all of those who are interested to join us in this journey as investors, please do reach out to me. But till then, I wish you all strength and good health in the months to come. Thank you.
You still have 40 seconds to go. Any final words?
Use Gain On.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can mute yourself, Pranav, and I'm going to get the next speaker, please. The next speaker, Rahul Gore. I'm unmuting. Pranav is on mute. Rahul, you're next, please.
I think I'm.
Go on, Rahul. We can listen to you now. Go on.
Okay, hi. Thank you, OMPEG, for this wonderful opportunity, and good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Rahul Gore, and I'm actually a consultant gynecologist from Pune and came to UK and working as SAS in NHS hospital. Our company is Excel 3D Advanced Technologies and Healthcare Solutions. And to pitch the company, I would like to pitch my team members basically because we believe in teamwork. So our CEO, Mr. Samit, is in Mumbai, and our other two members are in UK, Utkarsha and Praveen. So these are fantastic engineers. They are basically IIT scholars. And one of our team member, who is an in-house software designer and CAD designer, has won already the international award for F1 car designing. So what we normally do is our company is a bunch of expertise together, including doctors. My wife is a dentist. She's Dr. Pallavi. She's part of the company as well. So what we do is we bring an idea together and we do an innovative solution to the common problems existing. And then we see whether that's innovative, that's feasible and affordable, and it's sustainable. So these three are our pillars. And what we do is there are all multiple subsidiaries of the company, such as agriculture, sports, but main is the healthcare where we are involved right now. So there are 14 plus patented ideas what we are working with artificial intelligence and its use in the medicine and technology and so on. So what happened with this COVID situation since last 3-4 months? We were working on different projects with 2-3 different universities in UK, but we stopped that because of the COVID situation, and we focused all our attention to help humanity because of the coronavirus crisis, and there was huge shortage of PPE kits. So we benchmark ourselves to the best in the market, that is N100 category of the mask, and there is none of the Indian company at the moment can manufacture this mask. And with lots of brainstorming, lots of innovative ways, we finally reached there, and we are the India's first and the first and only company who can manufacture and distribute N100 equivalent mask. So of course it was not easy. There were lots of ups and downs, and it's not just one team we did it as a collaborative work. Our few team members are in Middle East, one is from Japan, and lots of research we had to do. And what we came together as a teamwork effort is a absolutely brilliant success. So that's a success story of N100. But there are other innovative products that needs to be in the market because medicine has not seen that much progress. So artificial intelligence, CFD, and best use of this computer and deep learning systems. What we are doing is lots of innovative ideas we are making into the product, and there is a gap between innovation and idea and the product itself, and we are bridging that gap. So at the moment, we are working on our ideas, as I said, 14 plus ideas, but all other ideas as well are most welcome. So a couple of my colleagues, doctors colleagues, and they are approaching to us. So for example, if there is a common problem and can we work out something with this, and we do extend our help to them. So what we do is we collaborate with other team members, other industries, reach out to them, and then bring the solution on the table. And we ultimately want to make sure that our end user gets benefited. So far, what our products are 6 to 8 times cheaper and I would say cost effective than any other international brands. So that's the first thing we achieved. All our these efforts about N100 mask was appreciated on international Indian additive manufacturing platform as well. So President of Indian Additive Manufacturing Society, they invited us to share our success story, and so we did it, and also in the record breaking time of just 3 months. So what we believe is, if we are persistent, if we are ethical, and stick with the really good team efforts, and uh,
1 minute warning.
and be persistent with your intention, if it's good, and if you are helping to the humanity, you can do it. That was my last sentence, and thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity.
You still have 40 seconds if you want to use them.
Sure, sure. So if you want to get us connected, please do get us connected. My email addresses and contact details are shared, and we will definitely reach out to you to help. And ultimately, our purpose is to help humanity. Thank you.
Brilliant, Dr. Gore. Thank you. Next, you can mute yourself. Next speaker is Sachin Deshmane. Sachin, be ready. I'm going to unmute you now. Sachin, go on. Your time starts now.
Thanks, Annie. First of all, in spite of time limitation, I can't resist myself to thank whole OMPEG core committee for following up such a nice platform. Whatever situation around is like COVID-19 or so, I'm sure OMPEG always rocks and will keep rocking. And also thanks for everyone to joining in. I'm sure you'll enjoy this speech from the other speakers as well. Some of you might have heard the brand name Food Hunt before. Some of you, it may be the new one. But I'm sure this time we are better than what we were last time. The reason I'm saying that, because the product and services, what we're going to mention later in my speech, we have already marketed them. We already launched them at a global level. And I'm pleased to share that the launch was just a couple of days back. And already we got 18 leads all over the world, right from US to Australia and Dubai and from UK. So it looks quite promising in spite of having COVID-19 situation around. Coming back to point, from the listeners, I'm expecting two types of groups which will be interested in this. One group, I will say, they may be in a similar kind of services and business. They may like to look at it as an opportunity to be partner. And the other group could be the people who are in the businesses who will allow us to provide us the service which will get them to adjust to the new norm in a seamless way in no time. So that was our main agenda to bring these products in the market. So the way we started, like we did a good market research, and we realized we did a hospitality sector research, to be precise. And we realized that every restaurant, every hotel, every business has their own problems, and everyone needs a specific solution. We can't just generally categorize one solution and expect people to implement it. So from our research activity and data analytics, we produce 6 products and 5 apps, which I'm going to mention now. The first one is like a POS system, which is standard point of sale system, which is used in the restaurants, cafes, and bars and pubs, just for cost effective and resource efficient business operation. I won't go much in detail in each of them. I'll just list them over here. After my speech, maybe we can go in detail for the people who are interested in. The second development we did is the supplier portal, which helped these businesses to make their bulk order for the daily going, where you can find a trustworthy network of suppliers at one place. The third one is very interesting product we developed, which is called Partner Portal. This is the product like where you can see all business numbers at one place, and you can make some informal business decision. For example, if one of the restaurant is using a couple of online ordering services like Just Eat. They're using Food Hunt. They're using Just Eat. Uber. So we can see actually which platform is bringing more revenue in, and you can focus more on that. Likewise, you can see which product is doing well at what time. Like if your burger is getting sold in the afternoon time and your pizza is getting sold in the evening time, then you can actually do a good inventory management by this app. The fourth app we have, it's a standard invoice processing system.
1 minute
This
warning.
this is the product like which helps you keep on top of your POs and your invoices. Like we have various apps. Because of time restrictions, I will mention it in a chat. But I would like to mention one thing, that all these products, they are passed through Apple and Google security, so they're quite reliable to use, and they're easily available in the market space. So you can just have to download it, integrate it, and start using on the same day. Along with that, you can use them on your computer, or you can use them on a portable device. It could be your mobile, it could be a laptop, it could be your iPad or any tablet. So if you're interested again as a partner or as a user, please get in touch. I will leave my details in there in the chat window. Thank you so much.
I'm just playing it because everybody's been so much on time that I've never had the moderation job. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sachin. You can please mute yourself. And now we have some OMPEG announcements. So I'm going to get Reshma in. Reshma, I'm unmuting you now. Over to you.
Thank you, Ani. Thank you for reminding me that this was a time when I was to make the announcement, because otherwise I was so gobsmacked with each one of the presentations so far, and which is the reason why the summer showcase, or even the showcase event in itself, is one of my favorite events. This is where we are getting to see new startups, the next gen, as in Pranav, people like him coming on board. There has been some metamorphosis of other businesses, and we get to hear from each one of you guys to what is happening in your businesses. And this is such an excellent platform for networking and for pitching in and for investing. Brilliant. I love the buzz that the showcase creates. And I love the fact that it kind of absolutely embodies the spirit of OMPEG. Whilst on OMPEG, there are certain announcements that we would like to make regarding your favorite platform, OMPEG. So I'm going to invite Jay Tehsildar and Rajan Chegunshi to tell us what is the exciting stuff that is happening about OMPEG.
Thanks, Reshma, and hello all. Wonderful to hear you all. So COVID in effect has forced us to go digital, to go virtual, but I think it's really going in right direction, the way things have happened in recent times. So 2 systems announcements. You must have seen already that we have already gone online in terms of our membership module, and Rajan is going to talk about it in a minute. And then second, after he finishes, I'm going to talk about OMPEG app. So Rajan, let's start with you. I'll share the OMPEG screen and then you can kick off from there.
Perfect. Thank you, Jay. I think the screen is about to share. Yeah, thank you very much. So as I think OMPEG has been, the website has been live since 2016, and we have been doing certain updates from a content perspective quite going forward. But what, as Jay rightly said, what we have now done is we have added a membership subscription engine into the journey. So so it's very simple. On the same website that we are used to, ompeg.org.uk, you just have to go to the membership section. And within the membership section, you can then go to the membership details. You can choose whether you want to have a monthly membership or quarterly or 6 monthly or annually. And you can just enter your details, and you can give the card, credit or debit card, that you can that you want to use, and just subscribe for the membership. Literally few data details to be added and 1 click, and what you get is 2 things. One is you become you create your online account with our membership subscription engine, which you can go back to whenever you want. You can change the details, you can change the payment schedule, etc. At the same time, you can also you can also view a different details in terms of your payment card, if you want to change it, etc. So basically, it's a one-stop shop. You have your online account and you have started your subscription engine. The subscription engine, based on your frequency, will just keep charging your card, whichever card you have given, on a frequency that you have selected. So that's all about it. It's really easy. It's just, as I said, one click, go to ompeg.org.uk, select membership, be members, because we have got a lot of non-members today joining as well. So here's an opportunity for you to go.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Rajan. We'll keep giving you the link to this membership page. So those who are not members, and seeing today that there are almost 150 participants today, those who are not members, please do become members today. You'll get all the benefits. Like the speakers who are speaking and pitching their businesses. The second app that we talk about, we had launched it almost a year and a half ago, but we haven't used it effectively because we still are on WhatsApp. But as you all know, WhatsApp has got a limitation of 256 members. We have already reached that limit, and we are now going to struggle to get more and more people on WhatsApp group. And at the same time, those who are fee-paying members of OMPEG should also get the benefit of the right functionality from OMPEG. And that's the reason we are going to use more and more this app. Very soon, we would make sure that this app is the one which is in use. So you can go to your favorite iPlayer or iOS or Android Play and just download my OMPEG app. Right now it's available on Android. It is also available on Apple, but it's not seen because of some technical issue. Those people who've already downloaded and installed it on iPhones, they can still continue to use it. Those who have not, they'll get it very soon. But please start using my OMPEG app, because most of the news and leads and feeds now would be available on my OMPEG app and not on WhatsApp for very long. So again, a sincere request to you all, my OMPEG app is the way to go. Thanks, Reshma. Back to you, Reshma.
To be unmuted. Thank you. Thank you, Jai. Thank you, Rajan. That was phenomenal. We are going digital. OMPEG goes digital. And yes, let's continue with the rest of our presenters. We have about 7 more to go. So more exciting stuff there heading for us. Very quickly, I think Jai has also shared the link for becoming OMPEG members. I did it just now. It is simply www.ompeg.org.uk/membership, or just go on the website and you will be directed to the membership link and join OMPEG, which is the future. So, and how it's going to be the future, I think that the remaining 7 participants with their pitch are going to entice more and more of you to join OMPEG. So back to Ani now to kick off the Summer Showcase 2020.
Reshma, thank you. This was midway point. Important announcements. There are only 2 types of people here: people who are OMPEG members and people who are not OMPEG members yet. So please see your chat box. And the next speaker is Lalit Dandekar. I'm going to unmute you. Please be ready. Lalit, go. Your time starts now.
Thank you, Annie, and thank you, OMPEG, for this opportunity. We are Achievers Academy. We are a tuition center based in Basingstoke, founded in 2013. Our vision is to provide holistic education to your kids by focusing on concepts, fundamentals, and give them the chance to achieve their potential by embedding growth mindset principles. We teach maths, English to primary, and maths, English, science to secondary school children. We are specialists in 11+ grammar school and independent schools exam preparation with the average 80% pass rate for last 7 years. We are classroom-based tuition center, but in the COVID lockdown times, we have gone online, and our intention is to continue with a hybrid model, which will be a mix of classroom and online. We started back in 2013 with 2 children in the first month, but we have now average of 40 to 50 students year on year for last 7 years. We started our first franchise in High Wycombe in just earlier this year in Jan 2020. We run classes only on Saturdays. We have a framework. We know that it works and it has a very high potential to grow. It's a lucrative opportunity and makes good return. Our objective is to have 5 franchises in London and Southeast in next 3 years, and then grow the business to the whole nation. All along, we have been doing number of partnerships, and we look to partner with passionate teachers who are subject matter experts, technology providers for online learning platform, content writers and content providers, mock test providers, and educational associations. We use our website, which is newly launched, and Facebook for mainly the marketing bit. And we would like hubs like OMPEG to help us spread our name all around. The contact details for us, I'll send it in the chat. It's contact@achieversacademy.co.uk, and our phone number is 0208 0904824. And that's it for me.
Lalit, you still have 2 minutes, 28 seconds. Please feel free, except for singing a song.
Right,
you can do
so
anything.
I'll just talk about our team. I'm Lalit Dandekar. My other partner, he is Mandar Kulkarni, another Maharashtrian, and our wives basically. So we have founded this, and the idea is to use the passion to give best foundation for young children, which we find missing, and that's it. I mean, so anybody who feels that they have the domain knowledge, they would like to work with us, please contact us, and we'd be happy to work with you and take you along this successful journey. Thank you.
You still have 1 minute, 44 seconds to go. Do you want to stop or you want to go on?
Yeah, I'll stop here. Thank you. Thank you for the
Lalit.
opportunity.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Lalit. You can mute yourself. Next speaker is Sanjay Rode. And since there's 1 minute, 33 seconds, I'm just going to inform everyone. If you want to tweet, OMPEG's Twitter handle is @OMPEG UK, OMPEG UK. We have a Facebook group. You can tag OMPEG UK. So please feel free to take pictures and publicize this, because we have informed everyone of this already happening. Next speaker, Sanjay Rode. If you are ready, I'm going to unmute now.
Thank you, Ani.
Sanjay, your time starts now.
Thanks, Ani. Good afternoon, OMPEG. I'm Sanjay Rode, representing Pioneer Global Services today. I'm excited to present my business in front of 200 plus OMPEG members in very first virtual summer showcase. So I'm going to present it with 3 W's: who, what, and why. So who we are. So we are a cloud-based telephone service provider for businesses of all size. Our journey began in 2009. So yes, this is our 11th year, when we decided to create a product that will offer customized and feature-rich telephone services, specially designed for businesses. Our services comes with highest standard of quality and reliability without making it too heavy for clients' budget. Now, what? So as I mentioned, we offer business telephone services. Under these services, the first service is hosted and on-premises PBX. Hosted, many people know, is a cloud-based services, and it offers lots of flexibility in terms of connecting from anywhere. All offices calls can be dialed and answered from anywhere with the help of mobile app, desktop app, laptop app, especially scenarios like COVID-19, where people need that flexibility. They want to operate their business from anywhere without thinking about the restriction of lockdown or restriction of pandemic like COVID-19. All our services comes with good range of features. To name few, like IVR, music on hold, voicemail to email, call queue. You can monitor all calls. They can be call analytics. There could be reporting tools. There are ring groups. There are virtual fax. You can record all the calls. Mobile app, desktop app, and laptop app. These are additional tools which adds lots of flexibility and reliability to businesses. The next product what we have is SIP trunk. In case business have their own PBX, in that case we can give a SIP trunk which will enable them to use these features along with low cost calling for international as well as local. We also offer UK as well as international, local and toll-free numbers. In UK, we can offer numbers for most of the cities. At the same time, we can offer local numbers of most of the European countries, US, Canada. We offer international toll-free numbers for Middle East, I think most of the countries you name, only for a few countries where there are restrictions of local regulators, we can't offer. Otherwise, most of the countries we can offer. Another service what we offer is connectivity. So we offer ADSL connection, we offer FTTC, which is optic fiber, and the lease line as well. These are self-explanatory, so I won't spend much time on that. We also offer SIM-only mobile services. So this SIM-only mobile services adds lots of flexibilities. It comes with monthly rolling contract. All our plan offers unlimited voice and text. There are plan which offers unlimited data as well, and price starts with as minimum as £9 per month. So these mobile broadband services, because our SIMs can be used with routers and can be used with tablets. So it doesn't, especially in scenarios like COVID-19, where if you have to order new broadband, it takes around 15 to 20 days or sometimes even more than a month. With this SIM card, you can start your services straight away next day. With just 24-hour notice, we can supply SIM card, you insert it in router and get started. Now, as I mentioned, 3W, so why Pioneer Global Services? I will mention three main reasons. Our support is unbeatable, absolutely unbeatable. Just to give you some analysis, as per our last year's support evaluation, we answered all support calls within 50 seconds and resolved 90% of queries within 30 minutes. So why us? Again, because we offer quality product with flexibility and mobility without compromise. Now, the mission statement, what we have for our business is, we aim to provide quality service to our customers by offering them solution which they can use under any circumstances, be it cold winter, heat wave, heavy rain, or pandemic like COVID-19. So it's a solution which you can really rely on, which will work for you irrespective of the economic or outside factors. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for scalable, reliable, feature-rich, cost-effective, cost-effective and corona-proof solution, so like which should work from everywhere, please contact us by calling 0208-819-1946 or my email address sanjay@pioneerglobalservices.co.uk. Thank you all for listening to me, and special thanks to OMPEG core team for organizing one more amazing event. Thank you so much. I will also mention my contact details in the chat box. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Santosh. You finished right on time. You can go on mute. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next speaker is Abhi Nakate. Before I call Abhishek Nakate, Sanjay, please go on mute now.
Yes, I'm on.
Yeah. And OMPEG also is on LinkedIn. I'm going to put OMPEG LinkedIn group in the chat window now. Abhishek, if you are ready, unmute, and you are ready now. Your time starts now.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you. Just before I start pitching about my idea or telling about what I do, one observation that I did just while listening to all these aspiring entrepreneurs here, that we are so similar, isn't it, Annie? Like we are so similar, not only because we are Indian. Yeah, not that way. Not only because we are Indian, or not only because we are Maharashtrian, not only because we are OMPEGians, or we like Reshma's Coca Curry or Annie's business insight. But I think one basic similarity, or the commonality, I should say, in all of us is that we are aspiring to be successful. And then we are supporting and inspiring others to be successful. All right. And that is an amazing commonality, and that brings in the spirit for helping and supporting each other. But by taking that point of being successful, there is one commonality of all successful people. All right. And that commonality is making an analytical decision. All right. We make decision on a day-to-day life, but some of the decisions that we make in our life are normally once in a lifetime. All right. Like, for example, choosing your wife or your husband. Okay. Maybe not once in a lifetime. You might be thinking you can change that, but mostly, right? Or maybe choosing a university or a course. All right. That is once in a lifetime. More important, these are the decisions that can change the course of your life. All right. Very important decision, very expensive decision that will be in your LinkedIn profile forever. So that's where I'm coming to. How do we choose a career, a university, a course? Okay, so let's go retrospectively, and let's see, go back to the time when you were thinking of choosing a university or a course, or maybe your son or maybe your nephew, planning to choose, okay, Papa, what university to go for, what course to go for. Okay, then think, when you made a decision or when you helped somebody made a decision, was that decision more analytical? Did you consider all the available options that you had? All right. Or did you just follow the trend, become a doctor, become an engineer, so choose a maths or choose a bio, or maybe whatever your parents said, just take it, So normally, so that could be something. And many a times, do you think the course or the university that you took, you could have changed it? Do you ever regret or think, oh, I should have taken that, or I didn't know which university to go to, so I just chose this? I would have gone to Oxford maybe, or I would have gone to Harvard maybe, but I settled for less. Sometimes we underestimate how high our ceilings are. All right. And because we do not research more, we settle for less. All right. And most likely the data suggests 72% of the people, they think they would have changed the course or the university that they chose a few years ago or a decade ago. All right. But then this doesn't have to happen anymore. Coming to the point, what Zoom Abroad does. All right. Zoom Abroad helps universities and students to find a perfect match for each other. All right. If you are a student, we provide you the tools, we provide you the advice, we provide you the software to make a decision that is unbiased, that is not influenced, and that is basis the data. All right. And you do not have to fall into the trap of many selling services. So for that reason, Zoom Abroad is absolutely free for all international students. So Zoom Abroad provide a bridge for international students to plan their career and choose and find the best fit university for them. All right. I will keep it short, even though I will save some time. But no, before you interrupt on 4 minutes.
1 minute warning.
Okay. All right. So I want to remember you to remember after this chat is 2 things. Okay. Other than my weird beard, I want you to remember 2 things. 1, next time when you see anyone struggling to make that career decision, what university, what subject, what major to choose, you know where to find. Okay, you know where to find zoomabroad.com, you know where to find Abhishek Nakate. So I will leave my contact details after the chat. Please feel free. We launched our beta version last time approximately in the winter showcase. And, thanks to the OMPEG and the momentum that gave us last time, we raised astonishing 650,000 pounds through investors up until now. All right. We are not raising any more funds as of yet, but if any one of you would be interested to tag along, it would be interested to introduce any students or want to be considered for further investments, please get in touch. And the second important point is, please join OMPEG. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Abhi. The next speaker is success coach Nilesh. Abhi, you can go on mute now. And Nilesh, I'm going to unmute now. Nilesh, over to you. You're unmuted now. Your time starts now.
Hi. Whether you have job or business, you all need to learn how to sell. And why? Because that is the only activity which brings income to our life. And we all want income. There's nothing emotional about that. Money is a very important part of our life. So today I'm going to share with you some of my carefully selected notes, which will help you out. Whether you are in job or whether you are in business, this will be helpful for you. So stay tuned. Now, this is what happens. Trash, and trash. That's what happens when most of you try to market yourself or sell your products. Imagine you are in a business and you're selling your products and services. Many people think sharing a post on Facebook is a marketing. That's not that way. People create these print ads, send these email messages, and they don't work. So it's like waste of time, waste of money, and waste of efforts. And that's how it shouldn't be. And many of the people who create their ads, many of they are dumb, boring, they're weak. They don't create the results. So what really should happen now is you should have some powerful sales system for you, either to sell yourself in your career or to sell your products and services for your business. Now let's say you're in a job. What happens, like you want a promotion, or you're looking for a career change, and look at your LinkedIn profile or Facebook profile or any other social media profiles. If they are dumb, just think about this. Your employer is going to look at them. So if they are dumb, doesn't matter how hard you work in your organization, it's not going to help you. So how can I help you in this scenario? So what I do is I can help you with a one-to-one assistance to design your sales system. And all you need to do is book your free appointment. So how you're going to book the free appointment is quite simple. So if you go to the chat window, I have sent you the link. It is a link which will take you to my calendar, and you can easily book the appointment for me, for yourself. Now the thing is, many of us are not natural sellers. I was not, I was not born with the selling skills. But then I realized that, if I have to succeed in my career or profession or in business, I need to learn these selling skills. And selling is not natural to me. I have to learn those skills. And as soon as I learn those things, it helped me in my professional career, in business, and in financial, that's a win-win situation. What really happens, is some of you might be thinking, it is difficult, selling is difficult, or selling might be a manipulation. We are, asking some other people to, convert and buy our products, and, that can be a bad thing. But guys, don't think about this, if you can help someone solve some problem, you can help someone, go ahead and do that, because selling is just like, you can help someone and they pay you with respect to, for your value. Another thing people think, is like, if you have good product and service, it will sell themselves. But it doesn't work that way. You all know the burgers from McDonald's and, Burger King. They are not the best in the world. But what really happens, they make the best of the money by selling the burgers. So it doesn't matter how good the product is or how good your service. You need to know how to sell or how to market. Some of you are, hardworking professionals. They think, hard work will bring me the success. Now, nothing wrong in that, but what happens, it's not only the hard work, you also need some knowledge, and you also need a design, some sort of sales system to help with your career or help with your business. And that is the reason I'm providing this one-to-one sales system. Now we need to design the sales system one-to-one, because you are different path in your career or in your job. So I need to sit down with you, and we need to discuss where you want to go and which product and service you want to sell, and together we will design your it's like most of the personalized sales plan for you. Now what will happen is nobody else is providing that, so feel free to let me help you out. And if you really want to make success in your career and business, you need to book the appointment, and the appointment is free. Next thing I want to share with you. See, from last 10 plus years, I have worked with, some professionals. And
1 minute warning.
Professionals, by working with me, they're able to get the better jobs, get the promotions, leadership potential. It helped them increase their bank balance, which is a good thing. At the same time, I work with entrepreneurs, from variety of industries like the restaurant industry, hospitality industry. Some of them are, they sell this memory techniques. Some of them are in furniture business. Some of them are in, agriculture related business. So I have the experience from variety of field. So I can help you out to design your sales system so that either you can progress in your career, or either you can make, better results for your sales in your business. So all you have to do is simple thing. Go ahead and book your free appointment. One simple thing, so all those of you who will book the free appointment, and first 10 of you, you're going to get the free copy of one of my books. So go ahead right now and book your free appointment. And as I told you, design your sales system, because selling is the only activity that brings income in your life. So go ahead and book your appointment. Thank you.
Thank you, Nilesh. You can please go on mute yourself. Next is Ajit Jaukar. Professor Jaukar, I'm unmuting you now. Thank you. Over to you, Ajit.
Yes. Hello, namaskar, everybody. And thank you, OMPEG, for this great opportunity. This is my first time to present here. So everybody wants to learn artificial intelligence. We hear this in the news all the time. And what we are offering you is a way to learn artificial intelligence based on things you already know. So my name is Ajit Jaukar. I am the course director of a course at Oxford University, which is called Artificial Intelligence, Cloud and Edge Communications. This means that I teach AI at Oxford, which is literally what I do other than running my own business. So this is a personal initiative, and I co-founded it with my son, Aditya. And the Countdown Institute aims to democratize the teaching of AI. And what do I mean by this is that this was a module in my Oxford course, and I basically took it out to make it more generically. So specifically, what we are trying to do is help you to learn AI based on your high school maths knowledge. Yes, when I say high school, I mean GCSE or A levels. And this, most people do not realize that there are some things they know which they can be helped to connect to learning of AI. And when I say that, I mean 4 things. This might seem a little bit scary for some of you, but for many of you not, or many of you may have learned this 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and you would still remember it with a little bit of brushing up. The 4 things are probability theory, statistics, linear algebra, and optimization. Yes, so these are the 4 things which you already know to some certain extent if you've done a GCSE or A levels, and certainly definitely if you've done engineering. Yes, so our idea is that we bridge these terms and connect that to machine learning or deep learning, which is effectively artificial intelligence. So instead of AI, I actually like to talk about Elon Musk. Yes, so Elon Musk, if you read his recent videos after the SpaceX launch, he talked about first principles thinking, and somebody asked him, you are not a rocket expert. How did you learn this idea? And he says that my way of thinking is very different. And it means that I look at the fundamental parts of something and I work backwards. I connect each building block and I build it up to a bigger thing. And this, of course, is the physics way of thinking, the scientific way of thinking. And this requires a lot more in-depth thinking. However, it gives you very solid foundations. So this is what I picked up from there, and that's how we started the Countdown Institute. We are launching on the 20th of August next month, and I think this will be very interesting. I've already got a lot of interest both from OMPEG and outside as well, but my goal is to keep it a very short group of people, smaller group of people initially to launch it, because I want to really learn and engage with people, create them as really champions for my work. So there are 3 problems to effective teaching. And this is really a teaching problem. It's not an AI problem in many ways. So first one is cognitive dependency, which means that there is just too many concepts you need to learn one after the other, which depend on each other. And if you have to suddenly learn all of them, it becomes very hard. The second one is cognitive overload. Cognitive overload means if you look at the web, there is a ton of ways to learn AI. And the good thing is they're all good. Yes, I mean, when I learned maths and science and engineering in India, you were given 1 paper manual and that was it. You know, nobody ever taught you or supported you or stuff like this. And now, of course, you see all this fantastic knowledge, but the problem is there is too much of it. And the final point is that you need the first principles thinking, meaning that you need to understand not only how concepts relate to each other, but how they build up on each other and what to learn and what not to learn. So this is how I created this syllabus, which actually I've been teaching at Oxford for about 4 years now, but as a sub-module. And now I decided to kind of take it out and make it into something much bigger. And we have a lot of support on this, mostly from the data science community. I'm very well known in the AI community, and I ran this past a number of people worldwide, and we have great support from companies, individuals, that kind of stuff. But I think the principle is still the same. Keep it very simple. Keep it something that somebody who learns GCSE A levels can pick it up. Now, obviously, it doesn't mean everybody. I totally understand that when I'm talking democratization, I'm still talking maths and science. Specifically, I'm talking maths. Yes. And now that means I will exclude
1 minute warning.
people. But that doesn't mean still, I think I will still be able to do a great job out of it. I think there will be enough people who will be able to kind of relate this back to what they have learned. We are launching it at a very low price, which is $99 US, because I do have a social motivation behind this. I have talked about some of my support for autism charities and so on and so forth for various personal reasons as well. And I am trying to support literally a lot of people worldwide with this one. And I think that this is why I decided not to even start it as a venture funded company, but to keep it entirely within that. And that really is more or less what we want to say, is that we will launch on the 20th of August. We will keep the group small. There's a larger launch as it goes along. It'll cover both the breadth and the depth. And I think I hope I will learn a lot from this first group as well. So thank you very much. Perfect.
Perfect time. Thank you,
On the
Ajit.
dot.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah, perfect. Next, thank you. Next speaker is Sharad. Ajit, you can go on mute now. And Sharad, I'm getting you in. Sharad, you're on unmute now. Over to you, please. Your time starts now.
Thank you, Annie, and thank you, friends. So many of you I know, so I'll keep this quite brief. As you know, I'm a founder director of Cloud Pursuit UK Limited. We founded this company in 2013, and in fact, I still remember the buzz of energy when we launched OMPEG Group in that lovely golf course arena. And here we are, And I can't thank you enough for so many of you who have supported us so wholeheartedly that today, after nearly 6 years of business, I can say that not we have just survived, but we have made a difference. So here we are, Cloud Pursuit UK. What we do, if some of you want to know, we are a full spectrum digital agency. So we do a lot of creative work. We do web design. We do bespoke applications. I also provide sort of a virtual IT consultancy as an IT director or CTO service to a lot of businesses. And whether you are a solopreneur, you are a startup, you are scaling up, you're an established business, and if you can help you in any way, please contact us. In terms of team, we have a brilliant 12 people now. We manage our own data center. And as a result, we are able to provide a world-class, truly enterprise-class services to a small business, because that is the fundamental belief on which Cloud Pursuit was founded. We felt that enterprise have a lot of money, they can invest and they can get the best of technologies, but when it comes to small businesses, they have to settle for a second-grade service or some public subscription service, which will not give you that personalized care and attention. So with Cloud Pursuit, we are proud to say that we work with you. We work with every partner diligently. And when we sort of partner, we make sure that we are rooting for your success. And as a result, we are able to deliver the commitment which you can be proud of. Now here, I must say that COVID has thrown us so many challenges, and I'm personally aware about so many small businesses who are in difficulty. So if you have a business idea, if you're thinking of launching a website, or if you're thinking of some support and assistance in your overall IT, do contact me. I'll be absolutely there to help you out. You don't have to hesitate and worry about commercials. We all can win the race at the end of the day, but at this moment, our first goal is to defeat COVID and move forward as a humanity, because we all can survive, but we can't leave our economy on ventilator. Let's keep it simple. So if you need any help when it comes to IT solutions, please contact me. Let's have a chat, and I'm sure we'll be able to do something for you. Here is one very important point which I wanted to share as I'm talking to you, that there are a lot of small businesses around us. If you don't need our services, but you believe that we can help someone else who is suffering from bad advice, bad solutions, and their business is suffering, just let us know. We'll proactively establish contact and do whatever we can that we can help. I have a local saloon here on my high street. I have a florist who are my good friends and acquaintances, because we live in the same Thiel area, and he knows that because we had a business office here. And I came to know that their POS systems are not working, their IT systems are not working, and their vendors have simply ditched them because of COVID. What we did, we established contact, and we made sure that their booking system is online, their POS systems are working, their website is live, and we moved some of them to our data center. In fact, a very small NGO sort of charity organization based in Lincoln, they were quite upset with the poor service which was given by their local partner, and we moved them to Office 365 absolutely free of cost, and now we are moving their website to our data center. So the benefit is not just commercial. I really want to make a difference. My team is standing by you, and if you find someone who needs help, or someone needs a sound advisory and solutions, do give me a call and we can help you. 2 words about our data center service. If you think that you're with Azure or you're with any other, public,
1 minute warning.
Thank you. If you're with any other company, give me a call. We can do better. And there's so many of you who are my clients and who know that we're so much proud about the uptime which we deliver. So here I am, Cloud Pursuit UK Limited, www.cloudpursuit.com. I would say thank you because you have been so supportive. And if you need my help, do give me a call and I'll be right there to support you. Thank you.
Sharad, last 25 seconds. Any wise words? Are you done?
I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sharad. Thank you. Can you please unmute yourself? Next speaker is Dr. Ashok Rokde. I'm going to unmute. And in the meantime, please feel free to connect with OMPEG's LinkedIn group and Facebook group. Both are called OMPEG UK. Dr. Rokde, I'm unmuting you now. Over to you, please.
Hello. Yeah, can you hear me, Ani?
Yes, we can. Please go ahead.
Okay.
Your time
Good
starts
afternoon.
now.
I'm Dr. Ashok Rokde, based in Winchester near Southampton. I'm a founding director, trustee, and general secretary of Hemal Kasa Health Foundation UK. A big thank you to OMPEG for this wonderful opportunity to talk to this August gathering about our charity on behalf of my trustee colleagues. We are a UK registered charity. We are governed by the laws of Charity Commission of UK. We have a diligent accounting system which is up to date and is available online. We are inspired by the work of Dr. Prakash and Dr. Mandakini Amte of Hemal Kasa. They are both Magsaysay Award winners. We have a 12 years tradition of philanthropy. We help the Hemal Kasa Hospital. We help them with medicines, buying various laboratory technology, digital X-ray machines. We help them with various theater equipments, ophthalmology microscopes. We have now gone beyond Hemal Kasa to the remote areas of tribal India. So we have helping the Barefoot Doctors Project by providing them with a digital technology. So they are Adivasi people who are helping locally. We are building peripheral health centers and taking the healthcare to the doorsteps in the most remotest, unreachable areas around Hemal Kasa. Recently, we had a screening of biopic of Pula Deshpande movie in London. Most of you supported that. From that money funds raised, we have built a maternity shelter, which is helping to reduce the death rate amongst women and babies around the delivery time. The center is now operational. So big thank you to our community. We are also helped recently to the migrant crisis that unfolded on the streets of India in the COVID crisis. We helped around 4,000 people with the transport to get them home and provide them with some basic food and amenities. So anemia is a very common disease in India, especially in the tribal area, low iron levels, and because of poor nutrition. So we launched a project that treat anemia. The tablet treatment is not reliable, so we are providing them with injections. Each injection costs 2,000 Indian rupees, that is 20 pounds. So annually we have a need of 1,000 such injections. We have recently supported 400 of that, and we're working towards developing funding for the rest of it. So it is a 20 pound per patient. So you can adopt a patient for 20 pounds. How you can help us? We have a network of trustees in the country. There are 7 trustees. Dr. Milin Anupama Shrotri in Liverpool, Dr. Ravi Aruna Mene from Bolton, Dr. Vijay Parnaik in Birmingham, then in Harrow, Rahul Karurkar and Siddharth Mukne, and Devinaji Devekar in Maidenhead. You can help with personal contribution, you can help with social programs through your organizations by funding, and especially when you shop, smile.amazon.co.uk and choose HHF UK as your charity. So with no expense to yourself, you can contribute to our cause. You can join our wide network of volunteers, be our ambassador. And the most important thing that we want to assure our patrons that every penny that you contribute goes to the cause. Not a single penny is spent on the trustee administrative expenses, and that is our promise to you. So do come forward and support our cause. And not only that, so every entrepreneur should have a philanthropy at heart. A part of your work should be entrepreneurship, and we will support you if you want to develop if you want to support any other good causes. So thank you, OMPEG, again for supporting this opportunity. Visit our website, hhf-uk.org.
Thank you, Dr. Rokde. 40 seconds still to go. You want to say something else? Or you finished?
Contribute to the good cause. That's what I would say. Thank you.
You can say it 10 times because we say always join OMPEG, join OMPEG, join OMPEG. Jay and everyone has shared the link. And that's it. I think we've coming to an end. Somebody had asked me, what happens in 5 minutes? How can somebody pitch in 5 minutes, when this event was publicized? And I said, well, in 5 minutes, you can create magic. You can create a new world. Reshma, over to you.
Thank you, Ani. Absolutely magical this experience was. So 12 speakers and Dr. Rokde as a 13th surprise speaker and a gift speaker to Bara Pe Ek Free kind of. So this was magical. This was amazing. Imagine the range we have all seen. This is from the food industry to IT to Kajol, the young consultant amongst us, to Sharat talking about cloud pursuit, success coach, Nilesh. I'm sorry, I'm just recounting out of memory, so do excuse me if I don't take all the names, but I do mean to say each one of you was extremely fabulous, and what a range. Literally artificial intelligence, name it, and it's there here within OMPEG. Now, as much as this is exciting, there is more happening at OMPEG all the time, and there's something stupendous happening within the Midlands area. I'm going to invite Pranavti Patil Jadhav so that she can tell us what is the exciting thing that's happening in the Midlands area.
Thank you, Reshma. Pranavti, I'm unmuting you now. Go.
Yes, thank you, Ani, and thank you, Reshma. My name is Pranavti Patil Jadhav. I'm a OMPEG member, extremely proud OMPEG member from the day one. I think I was the first, I was there on the first day of the meeting when OMPEG was launched. I am a proud member. I'm here to give an exciting announcement and exciting news to all the OMPEG members right now that we are opening Midlands chapter for OMPEG. And I'm really excited about the whole thing. Just a quick intro about myself is, my name is Pranavti Patil Jadhav. I'm an advertising and marketing professional, has benefited immensely from OMPEG. I've been there for all the OMPEG events and been there in an expo, have had my stall. So I thought I myself volunteered as well, and we have OMPEG Midlands core team, who is, of course, myself, as well as Mr. Santosh Deshpande of Gamabhana, Sujata Gotaskar, we have Nitish Raut, as well as Nitin Nimbalkar, and many more friends are joining as a volunteer, and we'll be working. We are announcing right now why we are doing this. I'm as an OMPEGian, I can tell, I always say, I have to say, our OMPEG, that we are doing this because we have to give a platform, Midlands platform, to the existing OMPEG businesses, as well as the local businesses who can join us and benefit from us, and local members. We can grow OMPEG members in Midlands area. So that is the whole reason why we are doing this, and create a path for the next chapters, geo chapters as well. And we are having this event at one of the beautiful locations in Midlands. And you would love to come and join us. We will announce the date soon. I would like to keep this bit secretive and let the co-members do that. So tomorrow, just watch the space. We are doing this just for you. Please come and join us, as many people. Of course, there are 30 people only allowed right now for the physical, but we are looking at relaying it online as well. Yes, that's the biggest announcement that I'm here to announce, is that Midlands chapter is opening very, very soon. And thank you for all my team members. We all as volunteer members who are working, Santosh Deshpande, Sujata Rotiskar, Nitin Nimbalkar, as well as Nitish Raut. So thank you, Ani, Reshma, Jay, Ravi, Sushil. So thank you so much for giving me, and Rajan. Thank you for giving me this platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranavti. Over to you, Reshma. Great start. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pranavti. I know this is so exciting. Eagerly waiting for this, and obviously eagerly waiting for other chapters to open as well. So wherever you are in the regions across the UK, take the initiative, come together as OMPEGians and open up your own special chapter. The more the merrier, needless to say, when it comes to businesses and networking and increasing our net worth. Right, we are now coming towards the end. It's almost coming up to 6 o'clock. We started on time. Everybody, thank you so much, presenters, for keeping to your time. As Ani said, he barely had to ring the bell. You guys were amazing, perfectly professional. Thank you so much. We come to the end of the program. We can't end it without telling you what's coming up next, and the sincere thanks to a lot of people involved in making this program successful. So I'm going to hand it over to Ravi. Ravi, over to you.
Ravi, you are on mute now.
Are you able to hear me, guys?
Ravi, yes, we can hear you clearly like Akashvani. Go on.
Thanks, Ani. It was a wonderful event. Thanks all the participants across the world, especially this time from Canada to Gulf states, Qatar, India, Europe, you name it, and we have this wonderful gathering of participants who attended this event. Without you, there is no point hosting such event. We want people to listen because we are here as a professionals and business people. We want to share our ideas, share our concepts. We want more people to know what we do, not what we as OMPEG, but what you guys do as a business or profession. So thanks for joining across the world. Now to the presenters, my God, amazing. Across the length and breadth, AI to food industry to gain on young entrepreneurs, management consultants, means the list, as Reshma said, goes on and on and on. We are really thankful to you to make such presentation well in time, pitched perfectly so that people are aware what you are doing, what you want to do, and what you are looking for from OMPEG, what you want to do for OMPEG. We are also thankful to Honorable Rahul Nangre sir from High Commission India, London, who could not join today, but he is always a source of inspiration and really guiding force and a support for OMPEG, and given us a platform and a collaboration with High Commission of India. As we heard from OMPEG Midland Chapter Pranoti, thanks for seizing this opportunity and taking the baton forward to grow OMPEG in Midlands. I'm sure the entire OMPEG community will support, participate in various activities OMPEG Midland is going to undertake. Listen guys, the core message here is, if we decide, we can achieve. That is what we have shown today. You have to share, care, network, collaborate, connect, and grow. As they say in business, whatever activity you do, whatever activity has to contribute to the bottom line of your business. That's the mantra, and that's what we are seeing today. Thanks all for joining today. You know how to join OMPEG as a paid member. Please join as soon as possible so you can not only benefit from being OMPEG member, but you can also contribute, because this is a voluntary efforts put in by our volunteers. So last but not the least, all the core volunteer team, thanks a lot for putting in fantastic efforts. Thanks a lot and goodbye. Ani, can you unmute everybody to give a round of applause, claps? Is it possible?
Ravi, this is OMPEG, so everything is possible. So I'm going to do that. And once again, I was doing only administration. So if I have come across very strict, it was my job. So Ravi, should I unmute everyone now?
Yes, please.
Okay, here is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to unmute everyone for a free-fall conversation, whatever you do. But before that, to let you know, the recording has now officially stopped. So anything that you say afterwards won't be on record. Let me stop the recording now.